Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Today I am sharing all of my favorite products with you that I've been loving for the last 2 months. I totally forgot to do last month's favorites video, so this is gonna be quite a roundup of stuff. I just got back from Mexico. Best trip ever. We had such an awesome time just relaxing. So I've got a lot of products that are like related to that. And also a week before that, I was actually in Seattle with Kiehl's. So I have products from that I have that I'm just like loving. I also have some clothes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Please subscribe and let's get started. All right, I'm gonna start with this. This is something that I got in my Sephora haul, and I've been using it pretty much every time I do my makeup, and it's the Tom Ford bronzer. I keep it here in the little sleeve because it's super cute. This is definitely a very bougie bronzer, but it's huge and the color is amazing. It's what I have all over my face right now. It's something that's very pigmented that you could like build up and create like a very bronzed effect like I have on right now, or you can lightly tap it on the face to give it more of a natural look. This is what I brought with me to both Seattle and Mexico, and I used it for both trips. I've just been using it a ton. I really love the color. The one that I have is number 2, Terra. For the last like 3 weeks, I kind of haven't been contouring. I've just been like using this. What I'll do is I'll use that with my, where are you? Where is it? The double-ended hourglass brush. I'll use this to like really bronze up. And I'll actually use this side and very lightly with that bronzer, just intensify the bronzeness. Like not necessarily contouring because I'm not creating like shadows. I'm just building up the bronzer. And it's so beautiful. It's so natural and it's not like super duper intense, and I just love it. It looks so good. So you'll definitely be seeing that more, but yes. So on my Kiehl's trip, I used the crap out of these lashes. I used them every single time I got ready, and I just I don't know, I just fell in love with them even more. They're my favorite lashes ever, and they're the Here to Slay lashes from Velour. I have a new pair here so you could really see like what they look like before they're like trimmed and stuff. Right now I have on Dream Girl lashes from Velour, which are very similar. They're just a little bit more spiky, where these are more full and fluffy. But what I love about these is they're very dramatic. However, when I was applying them like on my trip, I used them when I like didn't have like any makeup on at all, and I just like popped them on and put lower lash mascara and like just a couple little things of face makeup, and it just looked so beautiful and so glam, and it looked like I like really tried to have this glam makeup look on, and it was just like the lashes that did it. So you could wear these crazy lashes for like a very glam look like I have on right now, or you could do a very natural look and pop on those lashes and immediately you look more glam. So I just used the same pair over and over again, and I loved the way my makeup looked every time I did it because of these lashes. So check them out. I am an affiliate with them. I make commission off of the code that you use, but you will save money. I think it's 15% off with Brianna Fox at checkout. If you want, I'll link it down below. But do know I am an affiliate and I make commission from that. Speaking of the Kiehl's trip, we got this when we were there. This is the Kiehl's Calendula Serum Infused Water Cream. I have been like moisturizer obsessed recently. I've tried so many new ones lately, and I've loved so many new ones lately. So I really was in no place to try a new moisturizer, but I tried it out because they gifted us with this, and you guys, it's so good. I have it on right now. It's a really good daytime moisturizer in my opinion. It's very lightweight, almost like a gel, but then when you apply it, it feels like just like a water. Obviously it's a water cream, but then it dries down to like your skin, which for me is like amazing for a daytime moisturizer. It's just very lightweight. It's not gonna be like too thick and creamy or anything, but this is one of the moisturizers I brought with me to Mexico. I just love it. Speaking of Mexico, I'm gonna talk about this SPF I've been using. I got this, like, I don't know when I bought this. It's the Tatcha Silken Pore Perfecting Sunscreen. It has SPF 35. We didn't really have sun in Mexico. Apparently it's like the start of the rainy season, which I knew that, but like anybody that I've talked to has said, oh, it's just rainy in the morning and then it clears up and it's sunny. Well, that did not happen for us. And I know you can still get a really bad burn in like overcast and like clouds, but I didn't get like any color. All of this right here is the next product I'm gonna show you, which I'll talk about in a second. But anyways, I love this because it feels like a nice silky cream. It's not like It doesn't feel like sunscreen on my skin. It just feels so good, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna clog my pores or anything. I've never had an issue with it. I just had to talk about it because I used it every single day while I was on that trip. Next, I have the Drunk Elephant D-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum, blah, 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 blah. This is awesome. I love this. I feel like maybe, I don't remember if I've talked about this before, but I just love it. This is basically like bronzer in a bottle. It washes off, but I have a little bit applied to my face after I applied my skincare. It just gives you a little bit of bronzeness and warmth to the skin and a little bit of radiance, so it looks like you've been out in the sun. You really want to make sure though that you blend it in because it can be a little tricky to blend sometimes. So I have that on, and then after I did my makeup, I realized my arms were like white as snow. I was like, let me try this. This is I usually use for my face, but let me also try it for my body. And I pumped it on, and do you see? I feel like I look like I've got some color, you know? And like anytime I am wearing something a little bit more low cut and I don't have a tan on, like I'll use this all over my chest, and it gives me just like life. Because when you're fair AF like me, sometimes like I just feel so washed out. To be honest, I embrace my fairness a lot, but I just love this. It makes me feel more alive, and I love it. Another thing that I used in Mexico is this shimmer body oil from Anastasia. This was actually delivered to my house the day I was packing. I used this along with my Neutrogena, what I was gonna say self tanner, SPF. I got that because of the video with Tati and JLo's makeup artist, and he said he uses that on her to give her a glow. So I know all of us went out and bought that, and I used pretty much the whole bottle while I was there just to protect myself, and I feel like I shouldn't have because I didn't get any sun, but whatever. That, and I would show you that, but it's in Ruben's suitcase. I forgot to take it out. But that with this is what I put all over my body, and I was just so glowy. It looks so good. I know I'm gonna get some comments asking me, which one do you like between this one, Tom Ford, Patrick Ta, and Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess? I don't know. I could not tell you. However, I should know by the end of the summer which one I will like more, or at some point I'll let you know, because I do need to use them all. But this is the one that seemed like the best to travel with because it had a more sleek design. It's the lightest weight, and I was like, let's just bring this. It smells really good, and I was like sparkly AF and like glowy in the sun. So, well, I wasn't in the sun. The next thing I have been using like crazy, I talk about this all the time, I feel, but this is what I have on right now, and I've just been like, it's the perfect travel palette. Like anytime I go on a trip, this is the only eyeshadow palette I bring, and it's the Tarte Man-Eater palette. I feel like everybody needs this. It's got like pretty much your perfect eyeshadow shades, and I feel like I mentioned this recently too. I don't know. I'll have to go look. But the only thing it's missing for me is maybe like 1 to 2 cool tone shades, but like I use this like crazy. I love this. This is a great bridal palette. This is a great travel palette. It's a good natural palette, smoky palette, whatever. I love it. It's got a really good mirror. It's cardboard. It's awesome. So I use this in Seattle. I use this in Mexico. Actually, did I use this in Mexico? I brought it with, but I didn't use it. I didn't do like any eye makeup in Mexico. Let me know, by the way, if you'd like a video on the makeup that I did in Mexico. I actually filmed it, but I filmed it for IGTV, so I didn't talk in it. I just like show the products and stuff. So I could just throw music over that and put it on here if you want that. Or I could do it where I redo it here so you can see it in like this whole setup. Let me know your thoughts. Okay, so next, this is something that I never thought I would like just because I'm not like the biggest Morphe fan. And I have here the Continuous Setting Mist. Love this. I've got a lot of questions on like why I say that, like why I'm not like the biggest Morphe fan. It's nothing like, everyone wants everything to be like such a big deal. Like, well, why don't you like them? It's not that serious. I just haven't been a fan of the products that I've tried. That's all it is. Like I've had some shadows that I've used have like burned my eyes, made them itchy, made them water and uncomfortable. It's probably an ingredient that I'm sensitive to. I've had issues with their brushes. They've been, in my experience, very scratchy, or they've fallen apart, just cheap. That's my opinion. That's just my experience that I've had, and it's nothing like, you know, it's just, that's just been my experience. So I don't end up investing in products from them all too often because I just don't want to waste my money, and because I've had not the most consistent experience with them, it's not a brand that I'm going to invest in all that much. However, I wanted to try this. And it is awesome. I love it. I'm not like a huge setting spray fan, but this definitely makes your makeup like melt in together, which anytime I heard people say that about setting spray, I'm like, no, it doesn't do that, doesn't do it for me, kind of a thing. This is awesome though, and I think what really makes it unique is the sprayer. It's not like your typical like, it is a mist. It's like, it's like a hairspray, you know? So I love that. I love the smell. It is the most fine misted face mist ever. It just feels like a misty air on my face. It's awesome. I really do love it. I think it is a bomb-ass product. So these are all lip products. The first two things are lip liners. I've been using these new ones. This one is from Laura Mercier and the color is Rosewood. I really, really love this color. But in general, it's all of these new lip liners from Laura Mercier. They are very creamy. They're a pencil form that has to be sharpened. I love the range of these lip liners. And then the other one is the MAC Oak lip liner. I thought this was gonna be too dark on me and it turned out to be awesome. So good on my skin tone for like a nude lip, and it kind of makes it a little bit darker, more of like a shadow contour type of a look. So I really love both of these and I've been using them a lot. And then the last makeup and last lip product is the Fenty Beauty Hint Hint Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm. This is a product I can get down with. Literally anything that's like a lip balm, like a You But Better sort of a lip product, I am all over. I love this. I got this, when did I get this? 2 weeks ago maybe? I don't remember. It came with like a lip scrub, which is also really nice. I just don't use those products a lot. But then they also sent this, and this actually comes out like a gloss, but when you put it on, it's not a gloss. It's a balm. It's like a thick, shiny balm. It is so luxurious. I love it. It looks in here like it has a tint, and maybe it does, but I don't really notice it much on my lips as a tint. But so beautiful. I love the packaging. I love the concept. I've been using it a ton. All right, so let's move on to fashion. I'm gonna start with jewelry. I've been obsessed with these hoops. These are the Frida hoops from Miranda Fry. I'm an affiliate with them, so if you use my code, I will make commission from it. I'll link that down below. I think it's just Brianna Fox. Yeah, I've been wearing these like crazy. It was like, no matter what I did, if I had on like the most natural makeup and like the most basic outfit, I popped this on and it was like, damn, like I'm here to do things. You know what I mean? Like that's just how I felt. I love them. I even feel like that right now. I've got on this basic ass t-shirt. I popped on some lashes, a red lip, and these hoops, and now I feel like a boss ass bitch. You know what I mean? So my hair in Mexico did not work out very well. I could not do anything with it. It was very, very frizzy. I didn't bring a hair oil, which next time I will. The reason why I don't normally bring a hair oil is because it ends up leaking when I fly. It's just every time that's what's happened, so I didn't bring one. So I just kept doing this like low little bun here like this, and had on like the most basic makeup look, and then I popped on these hoops and it was just like, you know what I mean? They are heavy, but it's not too heavy where I feel like my ear is gonna like rip in half. They're heavy duty, like they feel very nice and like you got some hoops on. But yeah, it was also very comfortable. I wore them to the beach every day. I wore them to every meal. I pretty much had them in the entire time. But yeah, I'll link them down below. And then the other jewelry thing is kind of random. It's this ring here. It actually comes with two. I got it from Macy's. So my engagement ring fit me like a glove when we got engaged, but since then I've lost like 20 pounds. So right now I'm hot, so it fits me pretty good, but it like almost comes off. When we're holding hands and if he lets go really fast, he'll take the ring right with him. So I just didn't want to bring my ring with because I didn't want to have to worry about it. I knew I was going to be going in the water and at the beach and blah, blah, blah. And I know I could like put it in the safe in the hotel room, but I just didn't want to have to be like taking it off, putting it back on, like all of that. I wanted to leave it here, but I didn't want to feel like when it's off, I feel so naked. Do you guys feel like that with yours? Like I just feel like, ooh, just weird. So we went to Macy's and I found this. This was, you know how they have like the little like aisle with like the jewelry, or you can find like rings and like whatever. Well, this came with one more that looks just like it, and I wore this the whole time and it didn't turn my finger green. I got it wet, everything, and it's a little bit thicker than my engagement ring band, but it it made me feel like I had it on. So, and it was actually pretty sparkly. So anytime I go to the beach this year, if I go this summer or whatever, this is probably what I'll do. So, and I got some questions about like, do you travel with your engagement ring? I normally do, because it's normally, I don't normally go on like a vacation. I usually travel for work, so I'll keep it on the entire time. But for this specific trip, I knew I was gonna be at the beach and in the pool and in the ocean and whatever. So I'm glad I did that, and it worked out really well. So I have two more things. This one I got for Mexico. I wanted like a really cute like tropical bag. And this is it here. I got it from Target. Forgot how much it was. I think like around like $35. So I thought like, okay, this would be cute just like for show or whatever, but I'm not gonna put any like much in it because of the design. I just thought like, okay, my shit's gonna like fall out. It did not. It held 2 phones, 2 wallets, our key card, my lipsticks, everything. And because it has this like this, it didn't fall out or anything. And Ruben kept making fun of me, and he kept calling it my tortilla holder. So everyone, he would tell everyone that when we'd go out, because this bag was actually a hit. People liked it. They're like, oh my God, I like your purse. I had like 3 people say something. He's like, oh, it's her tortilla holder. Anyways, it does totally look like a tortilla holder. I loved it. It was super cute. I feel like it just kind of like went with the vibe. Love it. Oh, one more thing. I can't show it to you. I have it on. It's a bra from Target. I got it when I got that purse. I'm so, I'll find it online. I'll put a picture in here. It is literally a grandma bra. It is the most comfortable thing ever. I'm so excited because when I gained a lot of weight, my boobs got like ginormous. And now that I've been losing consistently, they now look like deflated balloons. But I'm back down to a B cup, thank the Lord, because I was like a D. And it did not, like, I always wanted big boobs in my life. Like, I always wanted big boobs. I was for sure gonna get a boob job. And then I was like, oh, I don't want them. Anyways, I've been struggling to find a bra that I really, really feel comfortable in, that's like seamless and whatever. This one is amazing. So I'll put a picture in here so you can see what it looks like, because I'm wearing it. I'm not about to show you. And I'll link that down below along with everything else. But yeah, it is so freaking comfortable. So yeah, love it. Randomly just thought of it because I got it when I got that purse. So anyways, and then the last thing is this jacket from Free People. I've been using this the last couple of months. I love it so much. The only thing is I cannot find it online anywhere. This I got from Nordstrom, and it's by the brand Free People, and it's just like an oversized jean jacket. And I've been using this when I travel. It's very comfortable. It's not too hot. It's not too stiff. It's very bendy. And I like the color of it. I like that it's just like a true traditional jean jacket wash. Let me see if I can get up and you can see I'm wearing like these booty shorts. I'm not trying to show you my ass, but it hits me like right at the cusp of my butt cheek. Like, it's long. It's not like one of those cropped ones. Like, it goes down. So I really like it. It's a nice like oversized fit. I can wear it with leggings and still feel like my butt's covered. It's very, very comfortable. I got a size small. Yeah, I love it. Ooh, is this an inside pocket? Yeah, bitch. I will try to find that online. If not, I will link like similar ones that look like it. But yeah, I like had a hard time linking it before. I think I posted like on Instagram and I tried to link it through like to know it and I couldn't find it. But oh, one more thing. I totally just like turned everything off and was like taking thumbnail pictures and everything. And I just remembered one more thing I had to talk about. My nails. So I just did that whole video on my at-home press-on nails, all that kind of stuff. Well, because I was gonna be traveling so much and for such like a widespread time, it was like, let me just go and get them done at a salon because I don't want to have to worry about them at all. I don't need to be like painting my nails all the time and whatever. So I got some acrylics and I love them. I think it's going to be like my new addiction. They feel just like the press-ons. I just personally didn't want to have to like spend so much money on getting them done. But to be honest, they're just so reliable, so I just love them, and they look exactly how I'd want them to look. I actually just got them filled in yesterday, so they look really fresh and new. Basically, they look identical as when I got them done the first time. They're just a little bit longer now because I told them to keep the length, but what this is just a full set, and it's just the acrylic. It's just like a powder with like a liquid that he mixes together and puts it on, and this is like the sheer pink one with no polish. This is just what it is. And then my little nub thumb, we put no chip on it. He's trying to convince me to put a nail on it to match the rest, but I'm like, oh no, I've had this be like a little nub thumb my entire life, and it doesn't have like a normal thumb pad. So I don't know, we'll see, maybe I'll try that sometime, but yeah, that's what I get, and I can paint them whatever color I want and then take it off, and this will be underneath. So, and I did that. I put it in neutral on for my trip to Mexico, and they looked amazing, and I could even take it off and this was underneath. So yeah, I did end up jamming my pointer finger when I was cleaning my oven last weekend, was it? Or the weekend before, and it got like black and blue and was bleeding underneath, and the nail cracked or whatever, but he fixed it, put a new one on. So we're all matching again. But yeah, I had to talk about that because I totally forgot to mention it, and I have really been loving it. I go to TLC Nails in Mokina and I ask for Thai, T-A-I, in case you're curious and you live in the Chicagoland area. I want to check that out. So yeah, I believe that is it. Thank you all so much for watching. I do have like a million videos that I recorded before I went out of town, but I had like no time to edit, and my carpal tunnel got really bad from editing. It's side note, I get carpal tunnel from editing. So I have like 3 or 4 videos filmed that will be coming up after this video. One of them's like my passport makeup look, and then one of them's a keto mukbang from Chick-fil-A, like Q&A, whatever, that's coming. But yeah, it just got really crazy whenever, I don't know if you guys travel a lot, but like anytime I have to go out of town, it's like everything shuts down and I have to focus on what I need for that trip. I don't know how people travel like all the time. Like I could not, but yeah, stay tuned for that stuff, but let me know what other videos you'd like to see. I'm gonna try to get those up as soon as possible and edit my little ass off without breaking my wrist. But yeah, that's it. Let me know your product recommendations down below. Let me know for that vacation look if you'd like that, the one I already have just with music on it, or if you'd like it in the office. Like I totally understand if you want it like in the professional setup. Also, I feel like I'm like talking your ear off, but like I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. I'm gonna be moving my office soon. The house is almost done, but like the whole upstairs is basically done, and I'm like ready to move my ass in. So I think I'm gonna start by moving. The problem is like I wanna just like move my filming stuff, but like part of this is like lifestyle. So like my food, like I show you guys my food throughout the day on Instagram, and like I show you guys my outfits and shit. So it's like all of that needs to come, which means I need to move in totally and completely. You know what I mean? So that's the tricky part. But I think I'm like ready to just do that. So like, I don't know when, but somewhat soon I will be moving in to my house, even if it's not done. Love my house. I love our house. Anyways, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave me your recommendations down below for products and what other videos you'd like to see from me. I really appreciate you watching this one and sticking around to the end. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.